Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Meena every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. And thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do share it with your friends and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your kind support. Today, we have Yasmeen Wankhede with us, and she
Hi.
herself, on her own, is a lawyer and an activist. And then only she comes as a Samir Wankhede's sister, because on her own, she's been doing tremendous work. And she also has an NGO, which also helps women in need. So there's a lot to Yasmin that we will learn about in this interview as well. So welcome, Yasmin ji.
Thank you so much, Meena.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Viewers have been looking forward to your presence, and we're
Thank you.
all proud of you and your family that have stood like one unit to support our dear patriotic Samir Wankhede. So please remember, we are all with you, and we had a one session completely full of support only for Samir Wankhede, and we know the
I know.
system will stand with him. So, and our promise is we will stand with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
So here I would
Thank you
like
so
to
much for the
say
love.
thank you. So, here, viewers, I'd like to say something. See, two dedicated and very brave hearted souls are the ones who are turning what is happening in Maharashtra in the Mahavikas Agadi, you know, upside down. The first one was Sushant Singh Rajput, who was murdered, cruelly, and who exposed exactly what's happening in this government, which is run by three parties. Now we have another soul, which is Samir Wankhede, who was brought in precisely to, to bring out the drug angle in the Sushant Singh case. And he was appointed by the higher ups because of his professional and brave attitude. He is not a man who will ever cow down. We've all watched for 1.5 years how he has worked with his team. He's been wounded many times. He's gone to places with a small team. No, you all know that NCB does not have a big team. They're not funded so well. Yet he and his team would go to areas in Bombay where people would not dare to go. He's been attacked by everybody, from the other side. Yet Samir never gave up. And also, he never said that the credit was his. He always said that he and the team worked as one hand. Now we see a government that is absolutely on its knees because of these two people. What happened as a witch hunt is now turning around completely and exposing the very same people who attacked Samir. So thank you, Yasmin, for standing for your brother. And also, tell me something, Yasmin. See, Kranti was saying that recently your house was searched by supposedly some policemen who were not policemen. So what is happening exactly now?
Exactly the scenario right now that precisely that I would say that circumstances are used against us in a manner where it is not quite descriptive. Lee, you can, you can claim it. Um, I feel like if see there is somebody coming as imposters, they are saying that they are cops. When I call and confirm whether they were the cops, so it comes to a no, it comes to the notation that they weren't cops and they were just imposters of the cops. The police verifies that, madam, there was nobody who we had sent. Then the threats are there, the callings are going on, the trolling is going on, and that I never imagined that I would be on my vacations with family would be a news from the major news that I'm just standing and with my arms open, and that would have been posted as news without any verification, without any evidences, without any court trials. It was just proven guilty in front of a medium, what was Twitter. I don't know where is the fault, who has done it, but it is certainly a very cheap and below the belt act which is done.
Yeah,
As a woman, I think I'm standing, but I don't see a lot of people um talking for it. The right of the woman activist and all that stuff is completely, I don't see them,
Yeah,
frankly telling you. I
yeah.
have written to the NCW, the National Commission of Women. I have written it to Delhi, Maharashtra. They just spoke. They are like, I feel, frankly telling you,
No, they
I
are only
feel
lip
they are
service.
just.
Yeah, lip service. This
Exactly.
happened to me
They are
also.
just
You know,
like a
so
snake without teeth.
yes,
They don't
yes,
know. The DJPs, they spoken to the Maharashtra DJP. I
yes,
myself whether went and I complained. I never walked in as a lawyer. We
yeah,
lawyers never walk into a police station. But I walked in to complain. The police just took my complaint. They signed it. Then they just looked at my face and they said, we are going to, let you know later on.
yeah,
So the police was the I'm still waiting for the cops to
yeah,
act. I really don't know how much the justice is, but we keep on fighting.
yeah.
We're born to
So what?
fight, I guess.
Yeah. So what just started out as a drug probe, and when a high-profile superstar's son got arrested with his friends, that's when
Yeah.
everybody started realizing that, see, unless they stop Samir Wankhede, these people are going to be in jail for a very long time. And that's when Nawab Malik started his tirade against you and your family. Now, Nawab Malik has a grouse, he has an axe to grind because his son in law was arrested for drugs. So he has something really, against Samir Wankhede, and that's how this whole thing started. Now, what I want to ask you, Yasmin ji, is that, see, he's been digging up the past and about everything about Samir, and things that we as a public are not interested in, because now you are a lawyer. See, I'm only interested in what cases you are doing now and who you're fighting for. I wouldn't be interested in who you're married to or what is your caste or what you're doing, what you were doing in your past. So, how does one's personal life become of importance to Nawab Malik, who's running his complete agenda on Twitter?
If first answering your question is that what am I doing legally?
Hmm.
Well, I have offenses. We have offenses in India for whatever rules he has violated, infringed law. It's 554 stalking. He's taken my photos and made it public without my permission. That goes under 499 and 500 section for defaming, criminal intimidations. He's done criminal offenses and under the conspiracy also meeting some people. He's criminal conspiracies also can be registered under him. Apart from all that, the privacy of me and tarnishing my image. Can imagine somebody who's a lawyer can be called Don? And do I look like a Don to you, for heaven's sake?
No,
I
that's the
mean,
language. They are used to
I
it.
mean, can you imagine somebody calling me a Don? But I'm like, you tell me for good reason, strong lady or whatever. Can you call me a Don? Or what I done? Have I extorted money? Don is a very cheap word to be used. Sorry.
Yes.
Don
Yeah.
is something too low bell. Just call me some madam or something like that. But no, you cannot call a woman who stands for a right. You cannot call her Don and extra.
But Yasmin ji,
So
they're used to underworld talk, so that's why they use that for you.
exactly the words that they are using. I got very angry today. I just heard this word, that just struck me, and I became so. My temperament just went. I don't know where.
Yeah,
There is a very cheap word which is used.
yeah,
Gahoti karte ho, or some Indian word which is used. You know,
mm,
गौहौती करते हो सब वो जो हम फील्ड में करते हैं राइट
uh,
फार्मिंग
uh,
होती है तब
yes, yes,
उगौती or something very cheap,
yeah.
very cheap. Are you telling a woman you are bloody fertilizing? Okay. I mean तुम पागल हो? मैं तो सीधा बोलती हूँ you lost your mind. You better go do something better. We India, as we are so much suffering with offenses against women. I myself as a lawyer, I have 2 or 3 POXO crimes
Yeah,
that the child have been raped. Talk about
mm,
that. Talk about something
yeah,
sensible. What are you talking? Then
yeah,
apart from that the public life of my privacy, of my brother's privacy, have come out, which we do not deserve, or without our opinions, we do not deserve to be open.
Yeah,
It is our opinion that we say
yeah,
it or not. There are personal things to life.
yes.
Now that Mr. Malik has put to, yeah, we
The
have
full
put to
display.
public to be served on
Yeah.
the table, right? Now the perceptions have changed. Everybody's personal life, ex-husbands, ex-wives, everything has been changed. So, I mean, with whose permission are you doing all that?
Did you know that even your husband's image has been put? Yeah. Did you know that even your husband's image has been put?
Yes, yes, yeah. How would I not know that?
Mhm.
How would I not know that? And he doesn't even know that
How
he's my
how
ex-husband from
low?
last 13 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How low
that,
can
thank
they
God he's
stoop?
not asked me. Thank God he's not asked me for a divorce letter yet. I wouldn't be surprised. Tomorrow he keeps a press conference saying, "Get show me the divorce letter." So,
Oh
I
dear.
mean, this
Uh,
guy has lost it.
Yasmin, I want you to tell the audience how you got a anonymous call threatening you. Can you just talk about that and how low they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
stoop?
Yes, I get private numbers. There are private numbers. Sometimes there are zero. There are private numbers. They tell me when I come out of the court, हम लोग तुम्हें तुझे देख लेंगे, तुझे काट देंगे. तू बहुत ज्यादा उड़ रही है, बहुत ज्यादा गलत बोल रही है. These words are being used. See, I don't record things. I'm not made. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
The day I will get scared. I mean, that wouldn't be me.
Mm.
So yes, they've been threatening calls. My phone, I think, is being hacked. Whatever
Okay.
I speak, I think, yes, of course, I feel that, I see same. I'm very well in. We are trained in psychologies. We criminal lawyers are trained in seeing people and understanding the perceptions of brains. So
Yeah.
I see same people around me. I think I'm even followed. So
Yeah.
many times I feel I'm even followed,
Yeah.
but then it's okay.
Yeah. See, yeah, Yasmin, see, one thing about you and Samir, see, you have led the life of a middle class family. You've see, your father has worked hard in his career as a cop, and he's instilled values within you. Because when I heard him speak, he said that, see, both my children, from the beginning, they wanted to be very patriotic, and they wanted to join the forces. Could you tell us a bit more about your upbringing?
My mother was a very patriotic woman. She was into labor. She used to be the president of the labor union, and she used to do a lot about labors and poor people. And everybody used to look upon her. They used to call her mummy. Everybody, each and single person used to call her mummy. She was very patriotic, as my father also was always into, like, they was always, when you people grow up, go into law, go into the legal system, correct it. Don't just tell the ministers or the politics you're wrong. You being youngsters, go into the system, change, bring the change. And we were always, brother especially was towards the army or the navy or the nation. Just do something which is useful to the nation. That was always a thought process of the family. We couldn't think anything except the legal system.
Strange, Yasmin, when I first started watching Samirji on the channels, I did not know who he was. And I would just watch, who's this youngster, who's got that very serious look in his eyes. And he would not, listen to me, talk to media or cajole them or anything. He would just go straight about his work, and come back with, catching peddlers and things like that. But he would never ever sort of what do you call in their language, maska, the media. Okay. So I was wondering, who is
Nor
this
even
person?
I, nor even
Yeah.
my dad. Did you ever, in these last 15 years, from the time Sushant also, all these things, did you ever see me talking to the media? Did you
Yeah.
ever see me telling people that, no, even see my father? Only this thing is just, I don't know where Nawab Malik has got us in the scenario. We always
Yeah.
wanted to keep out of the
Yes,
limelights and all
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. And you can make out from your father's face that he's irritated with the whole thing, because see, instead of
Yes, he's an old man.
applauding, yeah, applauding him for bringing out, children who are so worthy to the nation. They are criticizing him. So
He has to
apparently,
show, he
Yasmin,
has to, at this age of 75, he has to prove his caste certificate.
yes,
He
yes,
has to give this, that where he belongs to, where he was born.
yeah,
Instead of the son doing wonderful, honest work, he's questioned. That's the empathy.
yeah,
It's paranoid.
yeah. So, see, it all started with them accusing you that you were close to Fletcher. Now, Fletcher, we all know, is a Jawan who is working and who is doing many good things for society, teaching children, and he's a Jawan, and people admire the army. So even if NCB or you were in association with people like him, we are proud of it, because that's how a country should work. Each one helps the other to bring out crime. See, because Samir Wankare's job is to clean the city, clean the state of drugs. Is that a crime? So they
Now,
catch
there
you and
is
say that you're
now
a don, and then you are, friendly with Fletcher.
that I
But
told you
Fletcher
that
is a clean man.
the situation was very cleverly manipulated. See, we understand it because you're lawyers, but common people don't understand that. This situation was clearly, very clearly manipulated. There was this systemic divas where the people were felicitating my brother, and he had gone, and that is the day they said that. That is the day they said that we are going to work in hand to hand with the Jawans wherever the NCP needs. So
Yeah,
we'll come there, and we are always in touch with the army people. Agar if I tie Rakhi to one soldier, I would like to tie Rakhi to the all the soldiers around the whole
yes, yes,
India. The borders is they're creating safety. If I know
yes,
anybody, what is the deal in he being in a raid and he being a witness? Tell me, and what and who is the certainty of the person who's questioning us. That is also
yes.
very important.
That is the most important thing. Who is he
Yes,
to give you a certificate?
who is the
Yeah,
certainty of the authority who's questioning us? If a
yes,
court calls me, I will answer him.
yeah,
If a judiciary system calls me, I will answer him. If the central or the government agencies are coming and telling me, give me proofs, I'll answer him. Who is he to answer me? I
yeah,
mean, well, who is he to that I answer him? Sorry. Who is he that I answer him? Who is he?
yeah,
People did not even know him before this kind of a limelight. Who
yeah,
is he? He's not over some constitution. He's not over something. Who is he? And you prove it. You talk with proof. You have a proof where a Jawan is referring me as a Don, as a sister time. That is the way. That is only the proof that he's got.
yeah.
And he just gives the evidences at morning 8 or 9 o'clock on Twitter.
It
That
starts.
is what he does. That is the only, or the media. He just goes to the media, calls for a press conference.
Yeah.
That is all what he does. He doesn't have any proofs to say
And the
or
latest
give.
thing is, he says that you had a WhatsApp conversation with a peddler. And Samir has very
That is
clearly
also
said
well
that, yeah, that
manipulated.
was another way to manipulate, So could you speak about, a little bit about that?
Yes, yes, I would love to. That's what I'm doing from morning. I've been giving various interviews. My throat is aching.
I'm sorry about that.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's quite all right. We're used to that. But today is Dhanteras, so I'm dressed up over. You would have seen me in red and in black and
Looking
white.
very nice. Well, looking very pretty.
Thank you. The thing is that this came up to me now. The situation again. You clearly hear that it was again manipulated.
Yeah.
There was a message, okay, of a person saying, please ma'am, can you just help me? There is my friend whose wife is just pregnant and they've got a 2 years old daughter,
Yeah.
but illegally उसको पकड़ लिया गया है, पता नहीं दीदी, और उसके पति को पुलिस ने पकड़ लिया है जबरदस्ती, उसने जब कुछ किया भी नहीं था.
Huh.
तो I said, अरे is it like that? Then I can help them legally.
Yeah.
मैडम
Yeah.
आपका ऑफिस बताइए. I gave
Mhm.
him them my office address. See, if I am clear with with my conscience, why would I give him an office address?
Yeah.
Why would I call him in the office? Why would I call him in my office work?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then later on, बहुत सारी chats उसके बीच में delete कर दी गई है. और later on there is, yeah, every chat says जो मतलब की थी वो रखी है, जो मतलब की नहीं थी वो डिलीट कर दी. ठीक है,
बोल दे.
पूरा सिचुएशन स्टोरी चेंज कर दिया. फिर उसके बाद नीचे लिखा है कि आई सेड वो, हाँ क्या हाल है, और समथिंग लाइक दैट. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर, इट्स अ लॉन्ग टाइम चैट. सी, दिस इज अ कॉन्स्पिरेसी. आई एम
Yes,
नॉट द पर्सन हु इज
exactly.
doing it. The
Yeah,
person who is doing this will keep it
yeah,
safe. So I don't have those chats in my phone
mm,
because I'd not save it.
yeah,
I get helps like this. I get so many Instagram messages. I get so many Facebook messages. Madam, right now, help me. I cannot connect. I don't know your number. I'm connecting through Facebook. My husband is beating me right now. Can you call police for me? There are such numbers also.
mm,
Such messages I get too.
yeah,
So that kind of messages I wouldn't save.
yeah,
Now this guy goes up and he deletes all the important messages and he keeps the, and what have I said? Did I
mm,
extort money? Did I write there? Give me this amount. I said सही किया. पिट रहा है पुलिस स्टेशन में. सही है. मैंने कुछ गलत बोला? अब इसमें नवाब जी को सुबह में प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस बुलाने की क्या जरूरत थी? And they came in my office.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
told them, get away. When I saw the summon and
mm,
see the dates of the chats you have, एक
yeah,
कभी दिया है और दूसरा chat कभी का है. Did I
yeah,
ask for the summon?
mm,
I did not ask for the summon. Why did they send me
yeah,
a summon after so many
exactly.
months?
Mm, mm,
That all, see, the normal public doesn't think all that. But
yeah,
that's again a game which is well played.
yeah.
So I didn't
Also,
ask for the summon. A summon comes up
exactly.
and then said,
Mm,
क्या हाल है? वो तो पिट रहा है.
mm,
ऐसे पुलिस स्टेशन में summon मिल जाएगा.
uh,
Arrest ही हुआ होगा. अच्छा है, पिट रहा है.
exactly.
सही है. That
Mm,
is what my chat was.
yeah,
Now tell me,
mm,
where did I go wrong? जब मैंने बोला सही है, पिट रहा है
yeah.
और सही है,
What did you
तो
get out of that?
गलत है. Yes, what is me? Did I ask भाई पैसे दे छुड़वाती हूँ? ऐसे कुछ होता तो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस रखता. वो
uh,
actually he is gone mad. Hmm.
mm. Yeah.
He
But
thinks everything I'll call.
even there, Yasmin ji, see, if he says that Samir was planning to take bribe, so many years he did not take bribe. He had a very meticulous, brilliant career, and towards the fag end of his career, he is going to do some bribe so that he can make enough money to go to Maldives. What I mean, what sort of a script are they writing?
Maldives, the tickets are for 18,000.
Yeah, yeah,
I know. If I think a person who's not going to buy Jaguars in
yeah,
Lamborghini or something,
yeah.
or some
Lamborghini.
very Lamborghini, yes,
Yeah,
where just go and see. I was just the media was showing me, the
yeah,
press was showing me the lifestyle of this son-in-law of this guy,
yeah,
Nawab Malik, and he's got wonderful lifestyle here.
yeah,
So wonderful lifestyle.
yeah,
In fact, if we don't do all that things and we save a little bit of money, we
yeah,
pay our EMIs and we save
yeah,
little bit of money and go
yeah,
out on tour for 2 days, three
yeah,
days packages.
yeah,
That is utterly shit that a normal medium class person cannot go.
yeah.
Can't he pay a 60,000 package for himself?
Mm,
I mean, I am stunned by the comments of, I would say, honorable minister.
mm,
I mean, with all wrong senses.
yeah. And see, here I think Yasmin ji, see, because they are used to this sort of, lifestyle where they are given freebies. See, they go for holidays. They have their patrons or their sponsors, so they're so
You
used
are
to
a
this.
he's a spokesperson, no, of
Yeah,
NCP. So may I know how did he get that kind of money?
yeah, yeah,
You look at his lifestyle, you look at his
yeah,
daughter's lifestyles, you look at
yeah,
the son-in-law's lifestyle or whatever is XYZ. Where
yeah,
did he get the money from? We are taxpayers. We
yeah,
pay our taxes, our RTRs are clear. If anybody comes to me or comes to my brother or anybody in the family, we are united family.
yes,
We financially help each other.
yeah,
What is he going to say? We have got all our things clear on the documents. Whatever
yeah.
it is, we have nothing to hide.
And and today, if he looks at you, he may say that why are you wearing a Louis Vuitton shawl or a or Burberry bag?
Boss, I have invested 3 years in that. I've kept money for that. What the hell you know? And who are you to ask me? Let the tax department ask me that. Who are you to ask me? Let somebody give me a summon. I will show them how
Yeah,
much I earn and what do I earn.
yeah.
Who are you to ask me all these stupid questions?
Also,
So
yes, yeah, Yasmin, see, I think Nawab Malik never expected, a woman
I
like
think
you and
yes,
Kranti,
yes,
you know,
exactly. I always, that is yesterday I was discussing this with my brother. I said the first photo that he just went with the Fletcher Patel, he
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
expect, this cute, round face looking
yeah,
woman would
yeah,
come up and give him a tough time. He wasn't expecting this.
yeah.
That is the reason he
But
went on my Instagram and Facebook, and then he
yeah,
started picking up my photos, and then he started targeting me then.
yeah,
He was not expecting anything like that, that the whole family will stand up and fight for it.
yeah. See, while it's a fact, Yasminji, that see you and Kranti are really giving back, and that also based on facts. You're not going anywhere. You're not hitting under the belt, okay? But somewhere, see, you have a family. You have children. Kranti has children. So somewhere you must be feeling scared for your family when these people talk in dirty terms, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
Yes, I do. I definitely do. I have issues. Um I have my own insecurities, but that will not make me weak. I do have insecurities, but I will definitely not mm, make me weak. It will not make me weak.
yeah. Also, Yasminji, see, we know the way of politics and politicians. See, unless they are not, they are not touched, they will not come in the front. Now that Samir Wankhede ji and his whole family has been attacked, just recently, a day back, another top politician was, he and his wife were attacked. Now the ball has turned. And, the attack has started on the Nawab Malik's connections with the underworld. And also with the arrest of Anil Deshmukh, things have started changing. So, in a strong sense, Yasmin, do you feel that, see, an honest person, whatever attacks he gets, there is a supreme force that is protecting him, from harm?
Yes, I do believe. Yes, I do believe there is a supreme force. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this all started, but I feel that this is a very wrong message that is being given out,
Yeah,
that nobody should be working very honestly. I'm quite bit sad on that,
yeah,
that it is a wrong message which is given out to the public. But still, I mean, nobody will work honestly. The
yeah,
the state that, see, we are very strong people, Meena.
yeah,
Every women aren't strong in the
yes,
houses.
yes,
So they have to, somebody has to, they are weak wife, they're weak parents. Nobody can take this kind of tremendous pressure, I think.
yeah, yeah.
So it's
And
not it's not easy. It's not
yeah,
very, it's tough. And this is a very wrong message which is going in the society.
yeah. And most importantly, what I want you to talk about is everybody, see, most of the parents are grateful to what Samirji is doing. He is eradicating drug menace from our country. And no one can be more thankful for what he's doing than parents, because everybody is fearful of their children becoming addicts. So can you tell us a little bit about how people appreciate Samir Wankare's work?
See, I have an office where I've also been working as an activist. So
Yeah,
there is my NGO which is known as Durga,
yeah,
and true, it's for women and child welfare.
yeah.
Meena, and people come inside and they're like, can, and the area that I sit in is the most famous for drug
Okay,
dealings and sellings and all that.
okay,
It is called Andheri Lokhandwala,
yeah,
and yeah, it's a posh kind of an elite area
yeah.
where all this celebrities and more or less people stay. So there's a lot of consumption of drugs. I
Drugs.
mean, itna ho gaya tha ki when you used to take rounds, they used to see youngsters sitting
Yes,
and
I've heard of that. Yeah,
taking all this. Yes,
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't a crime for them.
Mm.
They didn't understand the seriousness of this. So there were friends, there were parents who came in, they bringing in flowers saying कि मेरा बच्चा बच गया आपके भाई की वजह से, हमारी उनको बहुत बहुत आशीर्वाद मिलेगा. There was an incident where a child tried to kill the parents because they were trying to send him to the rehab second time.
Yeah,
तो अभी availability ही नहीं थी, तो he had to become fine.
yeah.
So many of people coming up and saying thank you and good work is done. अरे ड्रग्स के लिए कौन मना करेगा यार.
Hmm.
मतलब Meena, I mean, something different. If it would have been something different, I would have understood.
Yes,
Something very different. But drugs is
which is
something like
affecting every one of
every and
us.
each
Yes,
person, every normal person. This is going absolutely so weird. The minister is standing against all this. Let him do his work. It is drugs. It is not some normal thing. You're not talking about sugar. You're not talking about some
exactly.
chocolates. Here is it is drugs, which is the main point of
Yeah,
concern.
yeah. Also, tell us,
I'm really
Yasminji.
ashamed of this. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Yasminji, tell us about the time when Samir Wankhede ji came back injured. You know, people have never seen that side of his life. They just think that he's walking around the NCB office back and forth. They don't know the hardships that they undergo. Could you tell us something about that?
I don't know much about but I would like to say what happened and what I saw as an eyewitness. Then I called my brother up and I was like, everybody started giving me a panic call. She
Yeah.
said, how's your brother? How's your brother? How's your brother? Bhai kaisa hai? Bhai kaisa hai?
Uh,
So I said, why is everybody calling me?
yeah.
So I just called up my brother and I said, what is happening? I heard a
Mm,
huge voice
mm.
which came from his background. He's like, people are attacking us.
God.
And that
You felt
moment,
so
my
scared. Huh?
dad, me, we had our hearts out. I said,
Yeah.
what? We screamed, we shouted, my bhabhi panicked, and we all were talking together. What is it update? What? He had the taken people, but they all marched in. They all
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
fighting. We did not expect so huge amount to come on, huge
Yeah.
amount of people to attack
Uh,
him.
uh, uh.
It was a
It
colony
was
sort
planned.
of.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
planned.
like,
Yeah.
yes, it was all planned.
Mm, mm.
And this man being like, he just came out of everywhere and he ran. He came home. His shirt was bleeding. His
God.
shirt was torn. And
Mm.
he had scratches on his hand and
Oh
back
God.
and
Mm,
black on the head.
mm.
And we couldn't just say anything. We were just like, I don't know if what would have happened if uh, it wouldn't have, that the right moment he wouldn't have made an
My God.
escape or something
Can't
would have,
even,
like,
yeah, imagine. Yes.
yes, we just can't imagine of this. If you can imagine a mob lynching
Yeah. Yeah.
that would have been taken
Those are
place,
the people he's dealing with, the
and
most hardened criminals.
imagine that man is today questioned.
Yeah.
So that is the pain that we are undergoing. Imagine that man is questioned today. Can you?
Tell me something.
It is
Yeah.
a tremendous,
Tremendous. Yeah.
heartbreaking thing.
Yeah. Tell me something, Yasmin. See, as a child, you would have watched Samir at close quarters. Can you describe his nature as he grew up? If a little bit, because see, a sister always sees a brother in a different way. You know.
And that is
So could you
only
tell us
1 year
some memories?
difference.
Yeah. Yes,
He
please.
is just, yes, yes, it's just
Uh,
1 year difference. He is
yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
I'm a elder to him,
Yeah.
like 1 year. It's just a year difference. So we were like, basically, we only two were there all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, we used to. He was a very quiet child,
Mhm.
and he was always a mama's boy,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he used to always be correct.
Mm.
Every time he has to be correct,
Yeah.
and he was a perfectionist, and he was always the monitor of the class. He was always the studious one.
Uh,
And I used to always be on the mischievous side. And he would never dare do anything which is wrong.
yeah.
And I used to always be the one who's doing all the mischievous. Like it is on me.
Though you're the elder.
He was the perfect child.
Uh,
Yes, though I was the
uh,
elder. Like if something is done, the eyes used to always be on the me. She's the naughtiest one. She can go out of. She can break the rules.
Yeah.
But that guy, even when he was small, believe
Uh,
me, if
uh,
mom told him not to
uh,
get up from a
uh,
place
uh,
till 3 hours, he used to
uh.
not get up. See, mom told no, I will not get up. I should tell him, come, chal, what are you listening to, mom? Come now. No, no, no. Mom said no, I will not get up. Show means not.
Mm.
He was a person of principles, I
Yeah.
guess, from the start.
Right from that. Yeah. Right from that
From
time.
that point of time, from that, and then it developed into majorly till the time he's still now. It has been developed. It has not
Yeah.
gone somewhere or changed. It has become more worst.
Yeah.
What has said, what is said. This is duty,
Yeah.
this is duty. I will
Yeah.
perform it. It is wrong. It is under the constitution. It is no.
Yeah. Can you recall some of the festivities like Diwali or Eid that you celebrated when you were children for our viewers?
For us, it is was very beautiful. I don't know why Nawab Malik ji is making it so dirty. For us it was very beautiful. My mother belonged to a Muslim community, so
Yes.
she always called her friends over Eid,
Uh,
and she always made wonderful biryanis and sweets, and we
yeah.
all got together. And then when it was Diwali, it was always dad who was all dressed up in diyas and calling friends and playing with mithais and all that over. I don't know why. And when it was the best part, when it was Christmas and it was New Year,
Uh,
so we had nothing to do with it, and the most fun was like our family we had.
yeah.
So I don't know why India is a souvenir. I mean, I was always taught to respect every religion.
Yes. Absolutely. We are Indians first. Then only
Yes,
comes
and
religion. Yeah.
respect every religion. The best of every religion is no religion teaches you to hate.
Hmm.
So just be happy. Just get ready as a woman, or as a woman of the house, and
Yeah.
just why you want to be bitter?
Yeah.
Why you want to be bitter with everything?
Yeah.
I just don't understand why people are bitter. Just be calm, peaceful,
Yeah.
quiet,
Yeah.
spread positivity,
Absolutely.
and respect other
Yeah.
people's opinion, please.
Yes.
So if my father loved my mother, he respected her opinion, and
Yes.
if my mother loved my father, she respected his opinion.
Yes.
They never fought religiously.
Mm.
That's the
Also,
most beautiful part of the
yeah,
relationship.
the relationship. Also, see, you two, both you and Samir ji's wife Kranti, are very, very strong individuals who are successful in your own careers. Kranti is also an actress, also a business woman. Now, see, when when they attacked Samir, they did not expect that. See, you would come like two lionesses, to protect, the man in your life, you know. And what happened was then they realized that they need to attack you as well personally. So it was about Kranti's not getting roles according to Nawab Malik, or because her
That
career
was a
was not
pathetic one. A
pathetic. Yes,
pathetic one.
yes, and you having dawn connections. So this was the the silliest things they could come up with regards to both of you. Now, see, apparently from seeing, as viewers, when we see you and Kranti, we understand that, see, in a family like yours, your father and your brother treat women as equals. Okay.
Yes,
So, in such a
yes.
family, for him to come down upon the women as though they are nothing but, the kind of
Because
women
they,
they
I
are
think,
interacting.
because I think they are having these kinds of women in their
Yes,
houses,
yes,
who are being shut with their mouth, that who have been said cover your heads,
yes, yes.
because it is insane to open their head or something like that.
Yeah,
They're coming from a family where woman cannot openly speak about her feelings,
yeah,
or they're coming from a family, I don't know, I mean, they are not culturally, I don't think so, upbringings are not culturally fine. I don't think so that upbringing is fine. So it was, for them it must be shocking that anybody can stand and they can fight.
yeah,
um, because we are truthful. Why are we scared? We are individuals, and we are very independent individuals.
yes.
That I don't know. I did not think that Mr. Nawab Malik was expecting this from the wife and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sister.
not at all. Also, Yasmin ji, see when a mission like what happened in Cordelia Cruz happened. See, it is such a such a well planned one from your brother's side and all his officials. And the way they tried to trivialize it, by saying that, see, they did not find drugs anywhere. Later in Republic TV, they showed the raid and exactly how they went to the rooms and where the drugs were found. Okay, so this government, the Maha Vikas Aghadi, is only trying to protect, their connections with the drug nexus to attack
I
a
mean, you tell
righteous
me,
officer.
yes, yes. Yeah. I think it was like maybe they felt bad. I don't know. People felt bad that why wasn't the drug racket caught
Yeah,
for so many years by
yeah,
us? So are we getting a slap on the face when
yeah,
these officers are catching it right and day, night and day with a lot of kilos and kilos? Why we only are talking about the cruise because it
yeah,
was just the Shah Rukh Khan celebrity thing. But and so, but the thing is, why we are only talking about that?
yeah.
Talk before of that
About the 300 peddlers,
about
Yasmin.
the other, yes, but the
Hmm.
so many of kilos which were found. So that was
Yes,
definitely a
yeah,
big blow to everybody. I mean, I wouldn't like to name them,
yeah,
but
exactly.
uh, so it was a big blow to everybody that why did we not do it, or we were not efficient to do it, or they knew everything and did not choose to do it. That was the
Yes,
difference.
yes, absolutely. Also, Yasmin, you see, in a state where accountability is absolutely nil, where nobody is, owes anything to anybody, and they can say anything that they want on social media and expect people to believe it because they don't have proof. They don't go to the courts with anything, any complaints. You know, how do you feel in such a state, in such a city where your voices can't be heard?
I would, mm, on this comment,
Mm,
I would not like it's like a confession,
mm.
mostly feels like a confession.
Yeah, yeah,
Till the time I was thinking I'm quite strong.
yeah,
I am a lawyer. I'm winning all the cases. Oh, I am doing this. I'm being heard. Suddenly, from last 1 week, I'm like, it's like a confession. True.
mm,
It's like I've not been heard. I have been in it's like that the tables have turned. I am born here. I am from this earth. I
yeah,
am from this, sorry, soil. But things are not being like before.
yeah,
I am not being seen as a person belonging to this place.
yeah,
And yes, definitely, I feel that what kind of medium are we going through? I
yes,
mean, what kind of justice system are we having?
yeah,
Where a woman is not even asked, not even a man or a honest woman or a woman or a woman is not even uh, called from the courts, not even verified, not even given a validation, and is put up into the news, being asked several questions. It is a trial which is happening for nothing.
yeah,
You asked me questions, then you would have put me in the news. I would have given you one-to-one answers. Where did I stay? Where did I go? Time to time, I would have given you. I have uploaded pics on Instagram. I have done everything. Why would I do this openly when I would have gone for extortion? I would
something
have
to hide.
been done it wherever I am in Mumbai.
Yeah,
Why would I have gone? I would catch a flight, go to Maldives with my family and do all these dirty
yeah,
things.
yeah,
And that word itself is so irritating. It's
yeah, because
ridiculous.
it's your integrity that they're questioning.
Yes, I mean, where these people stand, I don't think so. They have integrity in
Yeah,
themselves. That is the reason they're failing to understand the hurt they have, the depth of the blames that they have given these people.
yeah,
It means a lot to a person with integrity. Either you have
yeah,
to be a person without integrity or
yeah,
without any self-respect, or either you need to be a very very ignorant towards these kind of claims which you're doing.
yeah,
You need to be really unsound of mind.
yeah. Yasminji, you're in the profession of legal, thing that that when Aryan was arrested, see, first they had Mani Shinde, then they had Amit Desai, then they brought in this guy. Rohatgi. Now,
Yeah.
they had around 12 lawyers. And from the NCB side, we had only one lawyer. Now, see, apparently, you can speak, whatever is permissible, you can speak. So, my question is, with so many lawyers, the ideas would have bounced to and fro. Apparently, Shah Rukh Khan was staying in a five-star hotel with these people almost on a daily basis, consulting them. Now, apparently, the strategy would have been to, say that remove Samir Wankhede from this whole case, so that we can, somehow win this case. Okay, so when you keep someone like Samir Wankhede, a very intelligent, passionate, righteous officer away from the scene, then what happens is they can do what they want. Now, Samir had a lot on his plate. There were questions about his caste, there were questions about his marriage, there was about. So, what they tried to do is mentally keep him occupied so that he wouldn't at all be behind the case, because he was almost near solving the case when they brought in Ananya. They'd almost reached the end, the door, the trail, and that's when they decided that now this man has to be removed from the scene. So, is that a right assessment of what happened? You can
Okay,
comment
the
as much as you
common
can. Yeah, whatever
the
you
the
feel. You're a
the
lawyer.
no, I'm a lawyer. I know I'm
Yeah,
a lawyer. That is the reason I know my limits.
yeah. So yeah,
So the thing, yes. So I see. I think the common public has got lot of mind. They are intelligent.
yes,
Um, if you are telling me all this, so definitely, I know thousand and crore people's knowing what is a fact
yeah,
is.
yeah,
I wouldn't like to comment on that.
yeah,
A common person has a lot of power. They
yeah,
have a lot of mind. They know what all is happening. They cannot be. One day you will be fooled. The other day you will be fooled.
yeah,
But I don't think so. A common public can be fooled. They know what is going on.
yeah. I think in the case of the this present government, they are say telling so many lies that they have started believing the lies as truth. When you keep repeating lies, there comes a stage when they actually think that what they're saying is the truth. Is
That is
that?
what we say in law. That I was, that is the reason the lawyers are called liars. That is when you
Yeah,
speak 100 times, when you speak a lie 100 times, then it becomes one truth finally.
yeah, yeah,
That is what I'm scared of. That is what insecurity I do have.
yeah,
If there is like it is 100 times, if it is said or
yeah,
repeated by
yeah,
everybody, somewhere or the other, the subconscious mind of a person is hit.
yes,
So, I mean, it is hit somewhere or the other.
yeah,
I
yeah,
hope that this dirty lies, which has been repeating 1,000 times, because these people have a lot of money, they've got a lot of PRs, they have got a lot of spending capacities,
yeah,
so they can make 1,010 people repeat every day.
yeah,
What we have is three mouths:
yeah,
my dad, me, and
mm, Kranti.
my Bobby. And
Mm,
yes, people like you
yeah,
who love us for
yeah,
sure, your supports.
mm,
But then only we have three mouths at the
yeah,
end. We need to reply and answer
yeah,
them.
yeah,
So I eventually, how much are we going to supposed to fight?
yeah.
How much in our capacity are we supposed to shout and fight and reply? No, it's not that. It's not that.
Yeah. I
When
could
we
make out.
keep quiet,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
when we keep quiet, people will tell us. The people will the common public expects an answer from us.
yeah,
So if we keep quiet, so there will be rumors. Are we scared,
yeah, yeah,
or are we don't know what is going on? I mean, oh, they don't want to, oh, they are undercovered. There are 1,010 things. So we have to come out and fight to it.
yeah, yeah,
But I am scared if 10,000 times you're saying it, yes, 1% of the people will start believing it.
yeah. See, I don't know, Yasmin, if you are aware that all of us have been running campaigns standing for Samir Wankhede, right, and his family. So it's been
Thank you
happening
so
all over the
much.
world. For example, our viewers come from all over the world, and everybody is saying, "How do we reach out to him?" And we had many sessions where we are standing with Samir ji and the family. So I'm sure this will become stronger by the day, and also, of course, evil things will ultimately have to crash somewhere. So
Serious.
just like Dashera, when
The Shera,
Ravan is
seriously. Yes, yes.
that has to
There will,
happen.
it has to happen. We believe in it.
Yeah.
We believe in it. The honesty, if there is any kind of inquiry, or any kind of hindrances which is coming in front of us, we're going to face it
Yes.
because we believe in the honesty. We are not
Yeah.
wrong. We have not done anything wrong. If saving monies and going to and buying things, or saving money and going to vacations, and those photos will be used for a wrong reason, if
Yes.
anything will be said against us and we stand,
Mm.
so I think we are standing right upright with whatever lies are being said till the time. At least I and my bhabhi will be there for my brother till the time we breathe. So you cut
Yeah.
us down, you break us, whatever you do, till the time we'll be fighting.
Yeah. Yasmin how do you, together, all of you, give each other the strength to carry on every day? Because every day you're getting attacks, and each time it is below the belt. So how do you see? Because you all belong to another, another class. You all are patriots. You all have been brought up with values and principles, with integrity, and you're dealing with the scum. So every day you can expect some sort of an attack that you don't expect. Okay. So
Nowadays, yes.
how do you as a family prepare for that?
Person with a lot of integrity and a lot of respect. I was never used to such kinds of comments,
Yeah.
or nor my brother was used to it, nor my bhabhi, nor my father. We have never gone in our services or whatever we do. We have never done anything wrong where we have to put our heads or bow our heads or talk to anybody. We have been always honest and upright. So when we get up every day, we'll hear this news. I see my dad, who's 75 years old, who's suffering a heart disease. He
Yeah.
had his heart attacks 4 times. Okay, and he's vertigo patient, as well
Yeah.
as he's got high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And when I see him, his eyes are red.
Mm.
So it is more or less the whole family is so joint and dynamic. We
Yeah.
don't need to talk.
Yeah.
I just understand my father
Typically,
and
yes.
I understand. Yes, okay,
Yeah.
what is it going on? I see my brother. I see what, on his face, that if I am doing it, why are my women suffering?
Yeah.
Why is my sister answerable?
Yeah.
She is growing, running. I'm not a media person. I do not
Yeah.
like so much of light.
Yeah.
Why is she talking? Why is she explaining? Why are her photos on the news?
Mm.
She doesn't
Mm.
like to be
Yeah.
somewhere. She
She's
doesn't
not a
like to
part of
be
it.
introduced. It's not
Yes.
about her. Her ex-husband, 13 years
Yeah.
old back, is
Yeah.
being portrayed
Yeah.
on Instagram, on whatever sites, Twitter. So why is she going through such things? So many people will question her why the divorce happened.
Yeah.
Why, what happened?
Yeah.
So many personal things have been naked
Mm.
on the public platform.
Yeah.
I see that. He's
Mm.
he's very low, he's very tensed.
Mm.
And my bhabhi is always, she has small kids, three
Yeah.
years old children she has to take care. She's so
Mm.
scared. Somebody will come, somebody will attack. She's so panicked all the time. It's just about holding on.
Yeah.
We are holding on,
Yeah.
or how far we are trying to look happy exteriorly, and innerly we are trying to be strong. I
Yeah.
mean, going through so much of things.
Yeah.
We still put the makeup on.
Mm.
We still get ready for the Shira. Uh, it seems that everything is all right. We want to show this, but that is I think, being strong all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And
at
what of
the
you?
end, Meena, you have to understand that there is an honest officer who's
Yes.
paying,
Yeah.
for his honesty in a wrong
Yeah.
manner.
Yeah. Also through history we've seen people being attacked, like Nambi Narayan. So many people, Purohits, all of them have been attacked in this way, to try to make them, sort of give up. But I'm sure, I mean, with the kind of support you, your sister-in-law, and your father are all giving Samirji, I'm sure, and with all the public standing, I don't think there's anyone in the public who say that, see, Samirji is wrong. So with this kind of support, I mean, at the center, People are also taking note of it, I'm sure. And then, of course, there is a supreme force also behind your family supporting you. So I'm sure all this will come together, Yasminji, and you will be protected, all of you. And our
Thank
hearts
you
go to
so
you
much.
because, yeah, we are with you every moment. We follow every bit of news, you know. So our
Thank you
hearts
so
go out
much.
to you, and we don't know. I mean, how you all got so much strength, to fight the way you all are fighting, and also you all are doing it in such a sort of a very decent manner where you do not attack anybody. I mean, this is exemplary. So congratulations to you, and may
Thank you
you
so
fight
much.
in this manner, and we will always stand with you, Yasmeen and Samirji.
Thank you,
So
me.
yeah,
Thank you so
thank you
much.
for this wonderful interview.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and good night. Good
Bye
night.
bye.